Now I'm just building a giant diorite pin. G'day guys, how's it going? This is FPP, and today we're going to learn how to make a gigantic lightsaber water feature. So sit back, relax, and let the building begin. I suppose we could go grey, maybe polished andesite. That could work. What else do we have? Surely there's something that's a little bit more diorite? God, people would kill me if I use that. Maybe polished diorite. It's not really great either way, is it? The colouring choices are really hard with this one. I mean, that's kind of more silvery. I don't know. What are your thoughts, guys? Because this is... It's not great. I mean, that's sort of silver. Would people get angry over using a diorite lightsaber? Yeah, let's go with the diorite. Grey just doesn't feel like it's enough. We're making the world's first diorite lightsaber. We are going to piss off a lot of Minecrafters today. It's hard to make things that are silver in Minecraft, and yeah, I mean, it's kind of got a white and a grey texture, so that's not too bad. I mean, if we were going for white though, we could probably just go for like quartz or something. It's got probably a lot of a better texture, but then it's sort of too white. Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. We're doing it. That's it. Everyone's going to be really pissed off at us. This is going to really split the fandom of all of Minecraft at this point now, because diorite is not exactly the block that you want to be using for anything at all. But you know, I'm making a choice, and I'm sticking by it. I think that that's probably the true representation of a lightsaber at the moment, is a diorite one. Something that has that bit of a color scheme to it. Definitely going with it. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? This is not going to be good. So the tip is on a bit of an angle here, so if we start working that down, kind of like this, I reckon that's too much of an angle now. Yeah, that's definitely too much of an angle. Okay, we're going to do it 2, then 2, then 2, then 2. Yeah, that's a good angle. That's probably about what we're looking at here for Anakin's lightsaber. That's going to be good. We're going with this. That's not too bad. I can polish that up a little bit. Get it? Polish it up a little bit. Polish. Alright. Yeah. These jokes are terrible. They really are. One day, you will get a decent joke out of this show. Not today. Like that. And then like that. Like that, that, like that, and then, how does that look? There we go. That's not too bad. I quite like that. For those of you guys who aren't Minecrafters, in Minecraft we do call diorite bird poop, because that's kind of the texture of it, but there's not a lot of options for me to really make it out of anything else. Now, the biggest thing about this is that we want it all to sort of fire off at once, because that's how a lightsaber is going to work. So that's not going to be too bad. No, it shouldn't be too bad. I can do that. I can do it. It should be all pretty well fine. It should be nice and fine. Going to use some of this stuff. You can use anything to do redstoning, of course. I like walls and concretes and things like that. It just makes it look sort of nice. you can basically highlight what circuits are what, so it does make it a bit easier to build things. This is going to be a fairly simple one though, so nothing too crazy. So we're going to bring that out, bring that out, bring that out, and then just the same on the other side, like that. That's okay. And now all that we want to do from there is decide where we want our pistons, and I think somewhere around here. Whoop. Somewhere like this is good. Whoop, 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 whoop. So while I'm making this slowly, have you guys actually seen the new Star Wars film, or is that not really a thing anymore? Or I mean, Star Wars used to be like the go-to sort of thing, but now it's kind of a bit, I guess, unpopular. Oh, don't do that. There we go. There we go. Yeah, good. If I do this at this point, that will engage all of them, disengage all of them. Nice, easy movements. Cool. So that's what we're going to work with for the dispensing system. And we're going to need a lot of water buckets to fill in every single one, so give me a few moments and I'll get those done. Okay, so that should be pretty much all the buckets now done. So all that we would have to do is probably replace that piston first of all. Something a little bit like this. There we go. And like that. And there we go. That should be all of the buckets dispensing. That's kind of cool. I quite like that. That's pretty awesome. Okay, I definitely like this project. Yep, this is definitely cool. This is a good decision. Okay, and now I just need to engage that again. And this is the only problem, is that it does take a while to go away, and the lightsaber does travel in the wrong direction. Which is not great, but it is what it is. You can't blame Minecraft for that. We've got a somewhat working gigantic lightsaber. It's not too bad. Wait, is there diorite walls now? There was new walls that were added to the... No. Oh, yeah, it's diorite, not polished diorite. Stuff that. There's things that I will do, but not regular diorite. Come on. I'm not that bad. That's the guy that's building a gigantic diorite lightsaber. I am so going to add a whole bunch of time lapses into this, because otherwise it's just people watching me place blocks. Let's be honest, like, how interesting could that possibly be? One of the most interesting things on YouTube, apparently. Alright, so that looks sort of okay. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I think we need to add a little bit more of a section just here, because it seems to be that this part goes up a little bit more than the other one. Wait, what the... Oh yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, something like that. That looks pretty good. That's not too bad. We probably want something on the hilt here, because it seems to be that there's some sort of screw. What is screwish? And then maybe something like that for that, and then this for that. That works. That works. Here we go. Let's do... Ah, son of a bitch. It, of course, won't let me do it. See, that one's fine, because it's kind of... Yeah, see, that's screwish. Ah, you get a silver screw. That's all you get. Silver screw it is. don't have much other choice, but that means I need to move that one down one more. Kind of like that. Yeah, that works quite well. Okay, now let's get back to our die writing. Now this next section is actually on the same level as that, so I can build this something like this without any real problems. There we go. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to wait, what? Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That looks okay. In fact, I need to bring those in as well. So it's back to its original point, so that's fine. Now I'm going to now pretty much cheat a little bit. Not massively. I'm not going to use command blocks and all that sort of stuff, but I will definitely use macros to make my life a lot easier. Well, it's coming along not too bad. I hope that the keyboard isn't too clicky for the recording. It shouldn't be too bad. I gotta say, I am beginning to regret making this out of diorite. It's... Hang on, let me just make sure this is... Yep, that's the right one. Yeah, it's not great. That's the reality of it, is that diorite was probably not the best choice for this. But it's too late to backflip. I think that's realistically the problem here, is that once you sort of make a choice with things, I guess like with Minecraft, like you just got to sort of see it through or begin again. You can't really just decide at some point to just to backflip on something. It doesn't really work out too well if you really try those sort of things, so I'm just going to have to live with it. Either or I can just build this whole lightsaber again, which is it's a possibility. It is something that kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. So with Star Wars, there's a lot of people that say that Star Wars isn't for adults. I just don't understand. Like, let me be a bit honest. Like, here we have movies where, I mean, in one of them basically was a mass genocide of children. That doesn't seem like a very child-friendly film. There's certain elements to Star Wars that realistically aren't something that you would let a child watch. It's something pretty bad in some sections. I don't understand the whole argument. It's kind of like Minecraft. Minecraft appears to be a child-friendly game, and to some degree, some parts of it is child-friendly. It looks generally child-friendly. In reality, in all my years of gaming, the one thing that really initially attracted me to Minecraft was realistically that it was something different. It was probably the most ruthless game that I had come across to date. And a lot of people would be like, what are you on about? No, I play Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption, all the rest of the stuff, Fortnite and whatever else. The reality is that all those games have some sort of a tutorial. When I first played Minecraft, there was no tutorial. There was just basically, here's a world, you're now in it, and try and survive. Huh. I'm just gonna stop my rant for a second there, because I'm gonna have to add some details to this, because at the moment it looks kind of like a giant penis. This is getting really bad. I cannot believe this has gone so bad. I mean, generally I'm not too bad at terraforming and building different sort of things. This is probably not my finest hour. It's probably not my finest creation. I can imagine that the Minecraft community is going to pretty much turn on me for doing this now. It's a giant diorite penis. Let's be honest. It's not good. Other YouTubers. So, I built this brand new castle today. It was fantastic. FPP, what did you build today? giant diorite penis, mate. Giant diorite penis. It doesn't even look like something decent. It just looks like a giant penis. This is not good. Oh, this has gone so badly. Why do I suck so much? Suck is not the word I want to use in this context. Please look a little bit better. Please. Please. Okay, here we go. The reveal doesn't look any better at the moment. From this angle, it's not too bad. It's not the worst thing. It's more when you come around to this angle that, yeah, it's definitely beginning to look a bit penis shaped. Tried to make a lightsaber and it went bad. Now it looks like a penis and I'm very, very sad. Oh damn, this is not monetization worthy for the lot. We all knew that it was eventually going to come to this. Oh god, come is not the right word to use in this context. Oh, this has gone so badly. Oh no. I don't mean come as in that kind of come. I just meant like... I'm just gonna shut up now. We are done with the basic shape. This is gonna be so bad. Yeah, it's not very good. I mean, from this angle over here, it's starting to really look like a lightsaber. From that angle over there, it's definitely giant schlong territory. I mean, even if you're like down here, yeah, I mean that's definitely lightsaber-ish. That's not too bad. I mean, it needs more detail, obviously, but that's definitely a good lightsaber start. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad so far. It could use work. Okay, let's add in some details, maybe. See if that helps. I hope this helps. I really do. Now, I get to use a different color at this point because it sort of is a bit of the helm area, so let's see what we can come up with. No, gotta stop saying that. This has gone so badly. So something a little bit like this, maybe? No, not that. Not that. This. There we go. Yeah, maybe. Let's build this around here. Okay, that's not looking too bad so far. What if we go that one? And then we want it to be relatively sort of even, so we're gonna do it like that. And that was the edge piece, and what was this piece? This one was kind of like a... that's a tough call to make. So if I do it on this... no, not that one. That one. So that will lay it up kind of like the other one does. A little bit like this. So not too bad. But then we need to decide what we're going to do about this section here. So I guess we could put one there and one there. Does that look... No, that's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. That works. That works. I will go with that. So let's layer all these up. Haha, layer. I'm full of good puns today. Everyone's going to be like, oh, such dad jokes. You're terrible. I hate you. Oh, that actually has a really good pattern to it. Sometimes I surprise myself. That's not too bad. It kind of fits in with everything else. And looks a bit shit. That's okay. That's all good. Let's do some fast building now. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, like that. And that should be that pretty much done, which doesn't look too bad. It's not too bad. I'll say it's not the best thing that we've made, but it's not too bad. Let's add some of the black coloring to it. At least that's an easy sort of choice to it. Not concrete powder, we want concrete. How does that look? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Now I feel a bit weird about this being here though. Maybe these should be in a bit more. Let's try and put it in there a little bit more and see if that's actually any better. Okay, how's that look? Yeah, that kind of feels like it. That feels a bit more like it. That's okay. I'm content with that. It's not the best size circle to be doing this sort of thing with though. I will say that. So one of the other things I thought that I would give a little bit of a shot with is that I wasn't too happy with how it looks near the top as well. We're going to grab some of these, and what we're going to do is we're going to try and replicate what exists on the actual lightsabers. So actual lightsabers. That's good. There we go. So we're bringing a bit more of a shape to it. So that's what we really want to bring out in our actual lightsaber. So let's do a bit of a time lapse. Okay, well that's most of the actual hilt done, so I guess you could also call it the grab handle or something like that. Grab handle doesn't sound very good. Don't say grab handle. This is getting worse by the minute. It's really too hot today. It really is. Here's a thought, guys. So what's your favorite Star Wars film? Mine, I would have to say, is it's probably either A New Hope or Return of the Jedi. I do like Return of the Jedi, as much as people go on about Ewoks and all that stuff. I actually do like the Ewoks. They're kind of cool. Like, for some weird reason, I seem to be able to find a similarity with the Ewoks. Don't know what it is. Oh man, is it getting hot. I will say, if you are planning on doing YouTube, if you live in Australia, maybe reconsider it, or install a very quiet ducted air conditioning system into your house, because doing this stuff is actually really hot. You can't run like air conditioning while you're doing it, so it's not going to be the nicest thing to actually be doing in summer. So really give that one heck of a thought before you start doing it. Okay, so that's not looking too bad at all. That's okay. So the next part that we need to start looking at is realistically the switch that we have. So that, oh wait, I almost forgot. I need to add a little bit more detail. And that should be pretty much it. Let's see if it looks like something good. It looks not too bad. It's kind of Minecrafty. It's kind of a Minecraft lightsaber, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Now let's just go through here, and then we're just going to do that, and through this one. A little bit like that, with glass in the front, and then we're just going to do that. So that exists there. X. I got the order mixed up. What am I doing? Why? Okay, so there we go. Now that looks pretty good. Okay, so all that we need to do from there is we need to add in some sort of a switching device. So what we need to do from there now is punch our way through, fix up the roof a little bit, because we've got some air gaps in here which don't look particularly nice. So that is wanting to be hooked up into there, and this we want to be hooked up like that. So what we need from there is basically just a piston there, and then we're just gonna chuck all this on. So no, we need to get rid of one of those, and we'll leave that one. So as we turn it on, it turns both those on, and as we turn it off, it turns both those off. So all that we have to do now is run a very simple circuit up here like that. Bollocks. Run a very simple circuit like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then, so if I do this, what should happen is nothing. And then if I do that, there we go. Look at this, lightsaber. All right, this is working well. Okay, so that goes down, lightsaber activates, and then if we jump back over here and flick that switch, and then that should be pretty fine. Yes, just making sure that this is all working before we switch it over for a button, and then do that. Then it should. Hey, dude. Yes, there we go. There we go. So now we can switch it over for a button. So all that we have to do is jump back through here and get rid of that one and grab a button. Just chuck it on there, and this should basically activate the lightsaber anytime that we want. So if we just switch that one on, then it should engage. Yes, it is. And then if we push that button again, it should oh, please work properly. Please. I'm a good person. I really am. It's working. Yes. Yes. There we go. Giant lightsaber. I'm such a billick. There we go. It feels good to have this all running. Man. That was driving me nuts. Okay, that should be fine. That's all good. I can get rid of all these. And that is the game. So there you have it. Let's give it a full test run, and then that will be pretty much it. We have it turned off, so all we have to do is run up here, and then we can flick that button here. Quick, run back, and yes, lightsaber, baby. This thing's massive. Love it. It just works so well. It's actually not too bad. It doesn't really look you know, eventually, if you put in enough energy, it seems that it's lost that whole penis shape to it. So that's good. I think that's a good conclusion, is with the right sort of choices and the right sort of So I hope you had lots of fun, guys, and enjoyed just sort of chilling out while we built a giant lightsaber. I reckon it works pretty well. Let's activate it one last time, just for the whole sake of it finally working. And here we go. So that one, if I quickly get away from it, we have a giant working lightsaber. That's what we want, baby. I wonder if I could remotely control this somehow. That is so cool, though. That's just... Come on. If that's not the best water feature that you could ever have in your base, I don't know what is. I will say, it's just a giant lightsaber. It's a giant lightsaber. As if you wouldn't want that. That's just... that actually turned out really well. So, I guess I'll see you in the next one, guys. And hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed chilling out. And look forward to seeing you guys next time. See yous. Bye.